If you guys want to maximize your deadlift while minimizing the risk of injury, then warming up properly is crucial. Hey, how's it going guys? This is Saman here from All Things PT, and in this video I've shared some of my warm-up exercises that I do before every deadlift session to reduce the risk of injury. I like to warm my body up first with some Airdyne bike, and I love Airdyne bike because it works both my upper and my lower body, and deadlift is a full body exercise, so it's very crucial that you warm up both your upper and lower body. I like to do this for about 3 to 5 minutes on a moderate pace. I don't like to go full blown on this. Remember, the goal here is just to warm your body, to wake your body, get some blood flowing, okay? After my Airdyne bike, I like to do some foam rolling, and in this case, I like to foam roll on my upper back, I like to work on my glutes, and I like to work on my quads. I typically work out first thing in the morning, and those are the areas that are typically stiff. If you feel like you don't need that, or if you feel like you need more body parts than I do, then please feel free. I do about one set of 10 to 15 repetitions depending on how I feel, but it's something that's really quick passes, right? I don't spend a whole lot of time. Then I like to do some burdocks, and burdocks is an excellent way to wake my core up, to wake my glutes up. And since it's a unilateral, I can really focus on one side at a time, making sure that my right side and the left side is engaged just as well before I do my other warm-ups. So I'd like to do one set to maybe 2 sets depending on how I feel of burdocks of 10 repetition, and I like to hold for 5 seconds between each rep. I like to follow up the burdock with some hip hinge rock back. And the hip hinge rock back is very different than your traditional child's pose, because in the child's pose you are kind of focused on just kind of getting a stretch, but here you are focused on bending by hinging your hip back. This not only helps to open up the hips, but it also trains the movement, because the deadlift itself is a hip hinge movement. So I'm kind of there trying to open my hips up to making sure that I'm hinging back through my hip to warm up for my deadlift. I always tell my patients most of their back pain can be reduced if they know how to use their glutes. So it's time to activate the glute med now. To do that, I do seated hip abduction with the band around my knees. So what I do is I try to spread my legs out with the band outside the knees, and I kind of hold that position for 5 seconds. I do one set of 10 repetition with, again, 5-second hold. And I really feel that this exercise fires up the glutes. To follow it up, I do some squats with the band around my knees. And what I like to do is paused slow squats where I go all the way down, but I kind of go down slow, pause for a few seconds, and then come back up. And this is another way to learn how to hip hinge properly, also how to use the glute med properly, and then isometric holds really activates those glute muscles, which is why the seated hip abduction as well as the squat with the band surround are two of my favorite exercises that I do to prep myself for deadlift. Then as a final hip hinge exercise, I like to do the single leg hip thrust, and this is my final warm-up before I actually jump into some deadlift warm-ups. And the reason why I like this warm-up so much is because it reinforces the hip hinge, and B, it also really, again, helps to fire that glute max while activating that core. I like to do that one set of 10 repetitions, sometimes 2 sets depending on how I am feeling on each leg. Now I get to some deadlift specific exercise. I like to do some pause deadlift with usually lighter weights. What I do is I really focus on the hip hinge movement. Again, the hip hinge is so important to reduce the stress on the back. And what I do is lift the bar up, hold for 3 seconds at the mid shin to knee level for 3 seconds, and then I lift it up. I repeat that for 1 to 2 sets of 5 repetitions, and by the time I'm done with that, I can really feel my body is getting ready. Finally, I do some regular warm-up deadlift sets, kind of getting everything all in. I like to warm up to about 65 to 70% of my 1 rep max for 4 to 5 repetition, few sets just to get my body primed. And finally, I do the deadlifts. Hopefully this video helped. If it did, please make sure you click the like button. Please subscribe to my channel because more videos on physical therapy coming soon. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.